Okay, let's go ahead and break this lick down. This is going to be a very interesting one. It kind of involves a little bit of that Frankenball-y kind of rolling that I featured in a few episodes back, lessons back. And essentially, this is using my favorite, pentatonic. Essentially, this is in B minor pentatonic. And I actually start it with the low E, and that kind of a thing. So if we were to look in the minor pentatonic, I start on the E, which is the third. So in a sense, it could almost be like a major E. That kind of a thing. But then I resolve it at the very end in B, so it becomes naturally B minor. So I'll put in like a cool scale to reference this essentially. So this is going to be weird because it's kind of in even groupings, and then it becomes like odd groupings in the end. You'll notice in the tabs too, it doesn't actually really fit in a 4/4 kind of timing. So this is it. This is the kind of positioning and fingering that I do for this lick. Work with what you can do. Essentially what I'm doing may not work for you. And what I'm trying to achieve here too is that it's in a weird kind of like arpeggiated kind of factor here. And this has a lot of like the inside picking, which a lot of times we kind of get messed up with. So you have the tabs to follow along. I'm going to play this slow. That's where I go down and up. That's where the first kind of essential inside picking happens. So, sorry. So that's the first rolling. And then the next one. So you can do with like the 1 and 3, and then descend, or you can do so 14, 16, 16, 17. So what we have right now . Right? So kind of weird. It's really, really weird actually. Anyone who can actually correct the timing of this lick, let me know in the comments below. But here we go, we're gonna continue on. So once again, it starts to do like the economy picking at the start of the so down, up, 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 down, up, down, down. Or I'm sorry, down, up, up, up. I'm getting my pick strokes opposite. So, and then this is where I've really experimented a lot with, and it's with 5s and 6s in pentatonic. And so we're gonna start on. So you got your the B, right? So up, down, 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 up, down, and then so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the end. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I continue up stroke, down, 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 and down. I mean up, up, down. Sorry, I'm sorry. So once again, let's try this a little bit slower. So you got your shit, I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can technically do that in the scale. So there you go. Sorry, it's kind of hard to play really slow, and it's harder to play fast. So redo again. Shit, that 12 right there, so be very careful. So I'm wanting to fret it with the pinky. It might be better off to do with the actual ring finger. Like that, if it's a little too cramped up in that. So there is another way you can play it. So instead of, so I'm playing that instead. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. So that is 16, 19, 21, 19, 17, and then 19. And that's it. So like I said, we end on the B of B minor. The only difference is that with the starting note, I'm on an E, which is the third, right? Major third. There it is again. I keep hitting that thing, so maybe. Shit. That might work out better for you. It seems to me I'm playing a little bit cleaner at a slower pace doing that instead of the pinky. And that's basically it. This has been kind of a rough one for me. This is something that I'm kind of reevaluating my guitar playing essentially with like the inside picking notes and not really much of the outside picking strokes, and basically just incorporating a lot of the economy picking with the I guess the alternate picking, because it seems like if I do one for a long period of time, I tend to just be like a strict economy picker for as long as I am until I feel like I wanted to go into alternate picking. So bear in mind, this is a really cool way to kind of mess around with different shapings. It's a very odd kind of pattern, so you'll be able to kind of go through like the pentatonic notes within the scale here, and hopefully it will kind of help you understand the fretboard more if you kind of look at the notes, especially when you're looking at the diagram of like the B minor pentatonic scale and shifting it basically. So I do hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna try to attempt to play this a lot slower and to show you a little bit more in depth of what I'm doing down below. So we'll see you guys shortly, okay?